celebration game, wasn't it? Both sides had qualified, and it was a lovely euphoric day. But they put on an absolute exhibition. 184 played 184. As the match was tied, it went to a super over, and then ultimately it was Nassim Kushi who had the final say, because his 3 massive sixes off Abhinesh Bahara, who was trusted to bowl the super over, had it been the option of Sandeep Lamachani, who defended just 8 runs required to win in the final over. There was 7 in total. He actually picked up 3 wickets and the run out between Rohit Paudel and Karan KC 2. And then despite Kushal Malla hitting a couple of boundaries, Nepal were never going to chase the 22 that they required in the super over. So Oman got their hands on the trophy, but it was an amazing occasion. 2 sides kind of came together in celebration. A completely packed out crowd. I think you were there with me, Paresh, weren't you? What a game that was.
Yes, I was there, and going to the super over, and Oman beating Nepal in the super over in the final.
Big call, wasn't it, to go with Bahara instead of it felt like kind of Lamachani had the momentum. Maybe he should have been given the ball. But it was an all-time classic, that one. 184 for 6 Nepal made. Oman 184 for 9. Kashyap Prajapati's 63 was adjudicated player of the match, and it was Aqib Ilyas who was the player of the series, who had more than 100 runs and 10 wickets to his name. Gulshan Jah that day took a real liking to Fayaz Butt, if I remember correctly. 9 boundaries, 54 he made off just 25. He'll have a role to play tonight, as always. As Bertel gets his pull shot out, and now this may well have gone just shy of going all the way. No complaints from the Nepal substitutes in the dugout. They probably had a good view, but maybe just a fraction in front of the rope, and it runs for 4.
Yeah, this shot suggests that the pitch is playing really good for the batters. Inches inside the rope. We had a big moment of controversy, didn't we, in the Qatar game, where it appeared as though the ball had landed on the rope, and the full fielder indicated 4, and then the umpire really didn't have any choice but to believe him. But no complaints at all. You'd imagine if the Nepal bench had thought that had gone over the rope, they would have certainly elevated their arms, but given as a boundary 4 instead. Just a few signs that there are certainly runs in this surface, more than we saw as a boundary 4 in the games a couple of days ago. Just a few signs that there are certainly runs in this surface, more than we saw as a boundary 4.